Welcome back to Overtime Heroics. I'm Mason Shatwell, and joining me today is Mo the Terminator Zubair. How are you doing, Mo?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I can't complain, mate. I'm going to get straight into it. Next weekend, you've got your Amateur Bantamweight title fight. How's everything going in terms of preparation?
It's going good, taking it on 3 weeks' notice, so we've had to change up the opponent and all that kind of stuff. But I'm a real fighter, man. There's not much real ones like me out there, Everyone wants to take easy fights. For me, this is a bigger test than the other opponent, I know some people would be like, nah, I don't want to take this test. I want an easier fight, but that's not me, man. Going there to get my hand raised,
100%. How did the fight come around? Because obviously, like you said, you had another opponent and it's a short notice fight. How did it come about, fighting for the title?
So the title fight pulled out. The guy that I'm fighting at, his opponent pulled out. They offered a fight to me. I says, yeah, I'll take it, But there was some weight issues with my current fight. The opponent, I think they wanted to change the weight or somewhere halfway through. But whatever, man. I don't really care about that. I'm focused on this fight now. It's a bigger opportunity and a bigger fight for me, So I'm kind of glad it happened.
100%. And with the fight being a bantamweight, have you got much weight to cut for the fight next week, or are you doing well?
I've still got a bit to cut, yeah, but it's not as much as if I was to cut to flyweight. I think that I've outgrown flyweight now. I don't think I'll be making that anymore. I feel a lot more better at this weight now. My performance in the gym is better. I'm not feeling like I'm killing myself. I'm not feeling drained. I'm feeling powerful, explosive, fast. Like, I just feel really good, man. Like, this is my natural weight class, everyone believes.
What are you expecting from your opponent come fight night?
Don't really know, to be fair. To tell the truth, I ain't really watched him. My coaches have watched him, but I'm prepared for everything. If the guy wants to wrestle, I'll wrestle. The guy wants to grapple, I'll grapple. The guy wants to strike, I'll strike. I'm confident in every single area. I'm prepared for everything.
Well, if you win come next weekend, obviously your record will be 4-5, and that's quite a lot for amateur. Do you think you'll be making the step up to professional anytime soon?
Well, I don't really know, to be fair. I leave that down to my coaches to decide. At the minute, I'll just fight anyone. This is all experience for me. Next week we're having a 5-round fight. That's just more experience in the books for me for when I turn pro. He's at a very good level as well. He's a good opponent. I'm not knocking him, but it'll be a very good test for me,
100%. And what can us as fans expect to see from yourself come fight night as well?
Well, I've never been in a boring fight, Every single fight I've had, it's never been boring. So you can expect to see the same me, very, very entertaining fighter,
Who's going to be in your corner on fight night? Do you know?
We're going to be sorting out next week. I'm not so 100% sure. I know that definitely my striking coach Nathan Benden will be there. My grappling coach Sahel will be there. We don't really know who else, but that don't really matter. At the end of the day, it's me. It's me stepping in the cage, So.
100%. Obviously, you train over at Team Renegade as well, where there's multiple world-class athletes. What did you make of your teammate Leon Edwards' performance at the weekend?
Absolutely beautiful performance. He smashed Nate up. It was a good fight, man. Like, he technically outclassed him everywhere. So yeah, he's very good, man. I'm proud of him. All the times he's waking me up early in the morning saying, "Let's go and do track work. Let's go and do hill sprints." All that stuff paid off, man, and it was good. Even though I didn't help him a lot, I helped him this little bit. It was good to like be involved in his camp,
What's Leon like in training?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm sure he's one of them people that puts in hard work, but is he one of them that'll put in the most work, or do you guys put the same amount of effort
in? Everyone at Renegade's always putting in the most work. There's none of us slacking, We're all pushing each other. Say Leon's on the mat and I'm not working hard enough. He'll be like, "Come on, what you doing? Come on!" And so we're all working at this high level together. No one's at the bottom, We're a team and we're all bringing everyone up together.
When you're training, who pushes you to your limits while sparring or doing whatever you're doing?
The head coaches, Tom Breeze and Ash Begg. So yeah, and the
And
training partners as well. Like I've got a fight coming up. Every single person that I've sparred, they know that I'm fighting, so they've been putting the paces on me even more. So it's not always coaches, it's training partners that you're with as well.
100%. I know you also train sometimes down at Manchester Top Team. What are those guys like down there?
I stayed at home, done my camp at home this time. I went down there to do one of my last spars of camp down there. As I've got a very good relationship with them guys, and they're always loving and welcoming me into the gym and stuff, so it's good. Carl Prince, I lived with that guy for a short period of time, so it was good. I've always got that relationship there with him.
What got you into the sport of MMA in the first place?
There was a gym by my house, a famous gym called UTC, and I would just we'd always go past. I'd always like drive past there, always get the bus past there, and went to college and school and whatnot. And I was like, one day I wanna go there. I heard there was this UFC fighter, Leon Edwards up there. So I was like, you know what, I wanna go up there and see what this gym's like. And ever since I stepped foot in that gym, I never looked back, and I've just MMA everything.
I know it didn't go your way, but I wanted to ask, what was the experience of fighting on Cage Warriors like?
Well, that was an excellent experience, I loved it. It was so professional, like from start to finish, from getting my hands wrapped by their team to getting my gloves given to the big warm-up areas, being taken down to the warm-up pub and walking out on that big stage. Everything was good, except for the last 10 seconds of the fight, which people will say that, oh, you weren't winning the fight, but these guys are just online trolls that don't know about MMA. If you know about MMA, you know that I was winning that every single second of that fight until I got caught in that choke in the last 10 seconds.
100%. And if you win next weekend, do you have any idea what's next, or are you just gonna focus on that when it comes to it?
There's no if I will win next week. I will win next week, but that's not even me being cocky. It's me believing in my skill set, I put all the hard work in, and I'm going to upset a lot of people. After that, I don't really know. I'm just looking forward to the task in hand at the minute. Once that fight's done, I'll walk out that cage with the title. We'll have a little think then, but at the minute, my eyes are just set on that bantamweight strap.
100%. Just a few more from me, obviously. This is your first fight of the year, I think. And are you planning on fighting again this year?
Yeah, definitely. Like if you look at my record, I'm always an active fighter, fighting 3-4 times a year. So I look to keep that momentum. Once I step in there next week, I'm looking to go again straight away. If there's no injuries, touch wood, there's not. But it's fighting, I've already had a couple promoters message me already. So yeah.
And have you got any shout outs or anything that you want to give before we end today?
I just want to give a shout out to my camp, the Castle Team Renegade, my striking gym, NJB, and Wheelie Castle Muay Thai. All my training partners, my sponsors as well. Hard Life Fightwear. There's too many sponsors to mention this camp. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone. But a big thank you to Paul Reed, Vortex, always on my strength, my nutritionist, everything, man. He's been a big part in this camp,
No doubt, man. And how can people find yourself on social media?
So I'm on Instagram at Mo Zubair MMA.
Mo, it's been a pleasure to speak to you, mate. It's been a while in the making. We've been meaning to do this for a while now, but I can't wait to see you back in the cage next week, and then I can't wait to see you get that belt wrapped around your waist.
Thank you, brother.